Finally, Hidden Palace Zone. A zone which is not only beautiful to look at, but is actually mostly ripped from a prototype and therefore actually has better design to it.
You know what's
And
funny though,
original
'cause
badniks and music.
when I was originally recording the Sonic 2 run for Brain Scratch, I was thinking of actually editing in Hidden Palace Zone beta level and all, and end the game on the dead end.
Yeah. This level art does look beautiful. The only thing that's a bit subpar is the background, which kind of reminds me of the box art for Flashback, actually, which is not a good thing. Even though that box art looks kind of cool.
Years.
Oh, one of you has actually played Flashback? Okay.
The Genesis version, anyway. Yeah.
I played it for
I have no idea what that game is.
Well, all I remember specifically now is that Yahtzee made videos of himself teabagging enemies in Flashback before he actually started reviewing things. They're still up on his channel, Yahtzee19, if you actually want to watch them. No, the YouTube channel he never uses. If this were the beta version, I would have fallen into a bottomless pit here.
Yeah. This is all new.
This level has totally unique badniks.
The Master Emerald.
Emerald
music. Actually, what we know about those emeralds now. They were speculated to be early versions of the Master Emerald, but they were actually supposed to be breakable objects like rocks that blocked tubes.
Sonic is
They're not
badass.
breakable in this.
Breaks
They're
Master
not
Emeralds
breakable.
left and right like it ain't no thing.
Knuckles
Yeah.
must be pissed at him.
But there wasn't gonna be any particularly big cutscene or anything. I don't think.
That
There
explains why
is
there's
some-
only one Master Emerald, though not Sonic broke all of them before.
I do remember hearing that the Hidden Palace Zone was supposed to occur when you got all 7 Chaos Emeralds, though, as opposed to just being part of the normal chain of levels.
Interesting.
I've actually heard of that concept before.
It makes sense. It's supposed to be like how you get Supersonic and all that. But personally, I prefer just having Supersonic. Thank you kindly. So.
Like it's bad enough that you have to work for all 7 Chaos Emeralds, then you gotta play an exclusive stage just to get to it.
It's an easy level, actually. So.
And at the end of the level, we see Frieza killing Krillin, so he gets angry enough to go Supersonic.
Even though he has no relation to the character whatsoever.
You can see as we're getting into more fan hack territory past the actual beta level, we're getting a slightly patchier level design and enemy placement. Good God, these designers
say
can't
it's
go
one of the better level
20
designs.
seconds without throwing a whole random bunch of badniks in. This music was left in Sonic 2's final copy for no apparent reason. You can listen to it in the sound test. It's actually really good music. I'm sorry to see that it wasn't actually used.
You know, it was actually funny because for the longest time when I first played Sonic 2, I was listening to the sound test and I heard this song. It drove me insane, wondering where the hell in the game does this song play.
It doesn't.
And it wasn't until I discovered the wonders of the internets that I found out that it was left in from the prototype. Well, you see, like in the Simon Y, is it Y or is it Way?
Circular platforms, circular slopes. You see that? The classics did them too.
In the beta version of this level, it plays the Mystic Cave 2-player theme instead of this song. So I'm wondering, is this truly Hidden Palace music, or was it just, or did they intentionally have Mystic Cave Player 2 for a particular reason?
I think that was just because it was an earlier version at the time. Since this level is further along in completion, obviously, they probably developed the music for it and implemented the music into the game before they actually scrapped it.
And what was the definitive reason why they scrapped it? Is it because of time constraints?
maybe they just scrapped the Hidden Palace concept altogether. You know, the go there when you get all the Chaos Emeralds bit.
Quick
Ow.
to Japan to ask Yuji Naka.
Yuji Naka, sir, what the shit?
We get to play the Mystic Cave Zone boss without the actual earthquake effect. Which means it's just sort of clipping through the ceiling.
You're cheating using a safe. You couldn't beat the boss with no rings, you pussy.
No, I was
could
so
jump
embarrassed
onto
that
the
I actually
exhaust.
took a hit that I decided to push the reset button. That didn't happen, okay? It just flows through the ceiling. What the fuck? There aren't even, like, stalagmites.
I bet you didn't see that one coming.
No, I didn't actually. And they're all seals and mice.
Alright, now we get another familiar level, but this one might be slightly unexpected to people who haven't done their beta version research, which is 90% of our fan base, I'm sure.
And the next zone is
Casino Night Zone!
you know.
Deified.
Oh my god.
The fabulous color palette.
And fabulous bumper placement there. Right in the middle of a conveyor belt, that's awesome.
Is this also original level design, or is this fan made?
Oh no, this is from a beta version. It's all pulled out of a old version. They probably just copy pasted the level directly. Hence the odd differences in object placement. I mean, if they were just copy pasting artwork over the original Casino Night Zone, you wouldn't see odd differences like that. I love the palette swap that makes the spring robots look so ugly and putrid.
That badnik had its soul stolen.
It looked like it had mold growing on all of it. Like there was nothing left but mold.
What does the wiki say of the reason why this color palette was changed besides...
It's just too fabulous to be used in game.
Possibly because it's fucking ugly. Let me see. I'm not sure if the wiki says anything about this. It's not under the scrapped levels list. But I will say this. It's obvious that this level design is based more on card suits, whereas the familiar goldish level is based more on the 5-star hotels you'll see in Las Vegas than the casinos themselves. Which Sonic 4
Well, I'm really glad
did a
they
good job
touched up the background since this release, because that background is fucking boring.
You can barely tell there's anything back there.
It looks like the city is made of vomit, actually.
The music
Much
is
like-
also considerably different.
It's slower.
It's
There's also
extremely
more-
off-key.
It's off key, and there's more to it.
Yeah. There's Act 1. I wonder what boss will fight in Act 2.
You know what this level actually reminds me of? It reminds me of the casino level in Sonic Advance.
Which one?
Only, you know,
This not the first
Sonic
game?
Advance 1, you know, Casino Paradise.
Yeah, you're right.
The
actually.
entire
Yeah, I can see
casino.
I can draw parallels.
A little less pink involved, but it has some similar elements to its design.
So do you think they brought back the card elements in Sonic 4 because of this stage in particular?
Probably not. Actually,
Probably not, but it's interesting to think that they did.
well, there are no card elements. It's just got some card suits painted on.
But it
all
has
Sonic
card
and
themes,
Tails
though.
pieces.
So it's not the first. So Sonic 4 is not the first time to have card themes into it. You know, it was originally in the beta builds of Sonic 2, but just saying that it's not as original as everyone thinks it is.
Well, it's not horribly original in the first place. They're just flipping platforms that look like cards. Groundbreaking shit, I know, but seriously.
Tails magically floated onto the platform.
That's usually how it works. Well, not that time.
Invincible. Run. We.
And here's the boss. And oh look, arrows.
Yeah, notice that the background here is actually quite a bit different than the one in the final. It's more comic book splash pagey, I guess. I don't know.
And I guess the arrows
Also,
are supposed to signify where you should launch Sonic.
I am disappointed this is not the Metropolis Zone boss.
Oh, we'll see the Metropolis Zone boss. Don't worry.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
And you know what?
It does
Even
look-
after
it
all
does look
that,
more
it's still
pinpoint
more
back.
difficult than the Sonic 4 rehash.
No kidding. Well, that's it for this part. And I'll have a fair bit to say about the next level, I think.